If you're going through a hard time right now and you feel like you need strength, I want to suggest something to you that you might not have done yet. And I know it can be painful, but it is the way. Usually when we feel this need to be strong is because, well, we feel weak. There's something going on in our lives that makes us feel weak, and we want to find the strength to overcome that situation or that problem that we're facing, whatever it may be. We just feel weak. That's why we look for strength. The thing is that we have been informed wrong in what this weakness is. It's not truly weakness that we're feeling. We're feeling vulnerable. We're feeling exposed. We're feeling sensitive. And yes, we have been told to be strong, to be tough, to be resilient. And sometimes this doesn't get understood the right way. We don't develop strength because we are tough and we control ourselves and we find a way to create a facade for some reason. Even internally, we create so many layers of masks that continue to cover this vulnerability. So what happens is that life sometimes penetrates all these little layers that we have created, like sheets of paper, and it reaches that sensitive part on ourselves, and so we feel weak, only because we created a sort of armor, and now we feel exposed. So instead of creating another layer of strength, what I want to invite you is to let go of all those layers of paper that have been created as a sort of armor, and just, for the first time, look at that vulnerable, sensitive place in you and recognize that it's not weakness. It's not something that is deficient in you. It's actually our humanity. It's our emotion to life. Sometimes even spirituality can create the idea that we're supposed to be this peaceful being, this human that is impassible, no emotions. That's not what it is. It's not about becoming a rock or a robot. It's about becoming more human. And the only way that you can do this is through this vulnerability within yourself. You don't have to engage with groups and other people to do this. It's helpful sometimes, but it's not the only way. And what's available always right now is you, to be able to be vulnerable with yourself. And you might be surprised to find so many conditioned thought patterns that say, no, let's not do that. No, that's not us. No, we're something more positive. Discard all of that in this moment and just simply be present with that vulnerability. Realize, yes, I'm feeling this. Yes, I am this. Yes, I am experiencing this. Don't negate it. Don't deny it. Simply stay with it. And the more you're able to sit with this vulnerable part of yourself, this sensitive self that you are, then it's not really strength that develops. It's a malleability, a flexibility in you that is able to deal with this emotion in a way that it doesn't cause a spillover, let's say. Like it doesn't pour out as an emotion, but rather it's just a feeling that can be contained and understood. That's where the beginning of understanding starts, by us just becoming that and befriending it, if you will. Knowing that it's okay to feel that we're not trying to run away from it, or we're trying to cover it up with something. No, we're becoming that, and we're allowing that to be. And it's okay to feel that way. Contrary to what we have been told, shutting down our emotions and being apologetic about having anger or sadness and all the other derivatives that come out of these two main emotions. So the way is in. It's to go in and feel that vulnerability. Don't ask for strength. Strength doesn't come as an additive. It develops over time as this flexible being, this compassionate, understanding being. And it starts with everything that we have inside. So whether life is exposing you right now, or if it exposes you in the future, and you feel this so-called weakness, realize in the moment that it's not weakness. It's not because you're deficient, you're missing something, you're broken. Actually, the contrary, you're beginning to see your humanity, what has been buried, I would say, in all these layers of armor. It's been completely covered up in these ideas of what we should be or we're supposed to be. And life just has a way to peel through all these layers and touch that sensitive part because it wants to come out. It's unprocessed experience. And so the first step is to recognize, that's my vulnerability. That's my humanness. That's my being as a human. That's why I am alive, to feel this. Instead of running away from it, instead of feeling apologetic for it, feel it completely. And let the thoughts that come in, come and go. Don't let the thoughts define whatever it is that you're feeling. Stay with just the feeling in the body. And whatever thoughts may come up, whatever narratives may show up, they don't matter as much as the true, raw feeling of the emotion. And through this is that you develop this flexibility, I like to call it. Not strength, not rigidity, not resilience. Even though we can use those terms, they sound cool, actually, right? But no, we're becoming more human. We're befriending our emotions. We're becoming more compassionate and understanding. And then this starts to radiate out as well. We begin to relate to others, people suffering, because we have befriended that which is inside. But if we haven't, then we still see other people as deficient and broken and problematic. You see how this fixes everything? It changes the whole perspective of reality. And it makes you a real human being, somebody to relate to. That's what everybody's looking for, not only for themselves, but for others. So again, I hope you can get the message that weakness is not something deficient in you. It's actually your own human, vulnerable being that just wants attention, wants to be understood, wants to process this experience, and it wants to integrate it. Once integrated, it works as a tool to relate to others, a reference to say, I understand how you're feeling. I know how that feels. I know exactly how it feels. And it's not us. It just needs attention. As always, I hope this video is helpful in something that it's so simple and yet we complicate it too much. We have too many ideas as to what it should be. And we even overlap sometimes too many concepts and exercises and things that we should take care of to make sure I can manage my emotions. Just keep it simple. Dedicate all your attention to whatever is arising in the moment and let it go without attachment and don't fear it. Don't fight it. Just allow it to be. And that's it. You'd be surprised as to how simple and efficient this is. If you feel like you need more help with this process, we have a community for free that you can join and not only watch the free courses that we have there, but also get involved in the community and even attend our open calls on Tuesdays. So you can have the support that you need in this process with somebody that cares and somebody that is there to listen to you like all of us. I hope to see you there in the community, and I'll see you also in the next video.